Welcome back everyone. In this video we're going to discuss linear equations in two variables. Here we're going to discuss how to solve equations using elimination method and substitution method. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let us discuss the first method, that is substitution method. Here we'll be substituting one of the variable in the other equation and so on to find the value. The algorithm is shown on the screen. To understand the algorithm of substitution method, let us do one question. So we have the first question, x plus y is equal to 3 and 4x minus 3y is equal to 26. Let's mark it as equation 1 and let's mark this as equation 2. Step 1 says choose any one of the equation. So you can choose either equation 1 or equation 2. Let us choose equation 1 for this question. So we have chosen equation 1, which is x plus y equals 3. Then we need to solve it so that we get the value of one of the variable, let's say x. Step 2, substitute the value of x or y obtained in step 1 in the other equation, that is 2, so as to get the value of x. So here we'll substitute the value of x we got from the previous equation in the other equation, that is 2. Since we took equation 1 here, we're going to substitute in equation 2. We get, if you substitute in equation 2, we have x is equal to 3 minus y. So 4 into 3 minus y minus 3y is equal to 26. Step 3. Solve the equation obtained in step 2 so as to get the value of x or y. So here we can solve this equation. So if you solve 4 3s are 12, 4 minus y and minus 3y is equal to 26, minus 4 minus 3 minus 7y, 12 goes this side, so 26 minus 12 minus 7y is equal to 14, so y is equal to 14 by minus 7, which is equal to minus 2. Now step 4, substitute this value that was found in step 3 in equation 1 or equation 2, it doesn't really matter. So when you substitute, we get x plus minus 2 equals to 3. Minus 2 goes this side, so we get x is equal to 5. Thus we have found the value of x and y. X is equal to 5 and y is equal to 2. Since so many substitution involves in this method, that's why the name substitution method. The second method is elimination method. As the name suggests, we'll be eliminating one of the variables, that is x or y. The algorithm for elimination method is shown on the screen. Let us take one example to understand this algorithm. Step 1. Multiply the given equation by suitable numbers so as to make the coefficient of one of the unknown variables numerically equal. So you can again choose x or y to have the coefficient to be numerically equal. Okay, so here we have the coefficient of x1, coefficient of y2, coefficient of x2 and coefficient of y minus 3. So either we can make this minus 3 or we can make this 2. Making this 2 look simpler, so let's do that. Multiplying equation 1 by 2 so that this x becomes 2, we get, if you multiply 2 into x, you get 2x, 2 into 2y, 4y and 2 into 0 is 0. Let's mark this as equation 3. Step 2. Add or subtract the two equations so as that numerically equal coefficient terms disappear and we get linear equation in one variable. So whether to add or subtract will be defined by the sign of the variable. So this is 2x, 2x. We see that both of them are plus. So if you add, obviously you'll get 4x, so it won't disappear. So the choice is to subtract. 2x minus 2x is 0, so this will disappear. That's why subtracting equation 2 from 3, we get 2x plus 4y, which is this. 2x minus 3y is equal to 14, which is this. So if you subtract, we know that the symbols change. So plus become minus, minus becomes plus, and plus becomes minus. So this and this will get cancelled. 4y plus 3y is 7y. 0 minus 14 is equal to minus 14. This implies y will become minus 14 by 7, which if you cancel, you get minus 2. This part is step 3, that is solve the equation obtained in step 2 so as to get the value of one variable. So this is step 3, this is step 2 and this is step 1. Let's see step 4. Put this value in any of the given equation so as to get the value of unknown variable. So you can take the value of y is equal to minus 2 and you can substitute in either equation 1 or equation 2. So let's substitute in equation 1. We get x plus 2 into minus 2 is equal to 0. 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. It goes this side, becomes plus 4, so x is equal to 4. Therefore x is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 2. Let's see the first question. Solve. X by 2 minus y by 9 is equal to 6 and x by 7 plus y by 3 is equal to 5. So we can choose either to solve this by elimination method or substitution method. Let's try substitution method for this question. So here if you take LCM, you get 2, 9 LCM is 18. So you get 9x minus 2y is equal to 6. 18 goes here, so you get 9x minus 2y is equal to 108. Let's mark this as equation 1 since this cannot be solved further. Similarly, let's take LCM here. So 7, 3 LCM is 21. So it's become 3x plus 7y is equal to 5. 21 goes this side, 3x plus 7y is equal to 105. Again, it cannot be solved further, so let's take this as equation 2. Let us take equation 1 and solve it. So you get 9x minus 2y is equal to 144. So x will become 108 plus 2y divided by 9. 2y goes this side, becomes plus 2y. 9 goes in the denominator, becomes divided by 9. Substituting in equation 2, we get, let's substitute this in equation 2. So if we substitute, we get 3. Instead of x, it will be 108 plus 2y divided by 9 plus 7y is equal to 105. 3 and 9 gets cancelled, you get 3. And then you can take LCM. So LCM will become 3 and 1. LCM is 3. So you get 108 plus 2y plus 21y is equal to 105. Then 3 can be taken here. 21 plus 2 is 23. So 108 plus 23y is equal to 315. Then 108 will go here. So 23y is equal to 315 minus 108. Y is equal to, if you subtract, you get 207. 23 will come down by 23. So y is equal to 9. Then let's substitute this y is equal to 9 in equation 1. We get x by 2 is equal to 9 by 9. 9 by 9 is 1. Minus 1, so it goes this side, becomes plus 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. So x by 2 is equal to 7. 2 goes here, becomes 14. Now, you may substitute this in equation 2 also. But clearly we see that if you substitute here, x by 7 plus 9 by 3 is equal to 5. So if you cancel, you get 3x by 7. So this is 3. Goes this side, becomes minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. So x will become 14. So clearly we see that it doesn't really matter you substitute in equation 1 or 2. The value is always same. Let us do one more question. 0.4x plus 0.3y is equal to 1.7. And 0.7x minus 0.2y is equal to 0.8. We need to solve this. The first step, whenever you see a decimal, it is always safe to remove the decimal. So we see that after the decimal we all have one digit, so we'll multiply both sides by 10 and 10. So if you multiply this equation by 10, you get 4x plus 3y is equal to 17. So we see that the decimal has been removed. Similarly, if you multiply by 10, you get 7x minus 2y is equal to 8. Decimal has been removed. Let's mark this as equation 2 and let's mark this as equation 1. We'll be solving this by elimination method. Now we know that for elimination method we have to make the coefficient of one of the variable to be same. Let's take x. So here we see that it is 4 and it is 7. Now what we do is we take the LCM of 4 and 7. So if we take LCM of 4 and 7, we know that we'll get 28. So we'll try to make both 28. So if you multiply this by 7, you'll get 28, and if you multiply this by 4, you'll get 28. So multiplying equation 1 by 7 and equation 2 by 4. So okay, the first job is done, that is making the coefficient same. The next is eliminating them. So you can eliminate using addition or subtraction. Since we see that the sign is same, we'll use subtraction, and then subtracting we get this. Okay, then we know that the sign will change when you subtract. So plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus. This two will get cancelled. 28 plus 21 plus 8 is 29. 119 plus 32 minus 32 is 87. So 29 will go here. Y will become this, which if you cancel you get 3. Substituting y is equal to 3 in equation 1, we get 4x plus 3 into 3 is equal to 17. 4x is equal to 17 minus 9. X is equal to 8 by 4. If we cancel, you get 2. X is equal to 2. Therefore, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Let us look at a different question. 4 by x plus 3y is equal to 8. 6 by x minus 4y is equal to minus 5. So we can see why is it different, because x is in the denominator. Whenever the variable is in the denominator, we'll have to substitute it with some other value such that we don't have any variable in the denominator. What do we mean by that? So here you have 4 by x. Let's substitute 1 by x to be equal to u. So 4 by x will simply become 4 into 1 by x, which is u. So 4u. Similarly, 6 by x will become 6u. So 1 by x is equal to u. The equation changes to 4u plus 3y equals to 8. And 6u minus 4y equals to minus 5. Now this can be treated as the previous questions and can be done using elimination method or substitution method. Let's use elimination method for this question. So for this question, let us try to eliminate y instead of x. So we can see that it is 3y and 4y. Now LCM of 4 and 3 is 12. So we'll try to make both the coefficients of y to be 12. Now, how can you make this 12? Simply if you multiply by 4, 3 4s are 12. And how can you make this 12? If you multiply by 3, 4 3s are 12. And since the sign is different, we'll be adding this time. So multiplying equation 3 by 4 and equation 4 by 3 and then adding, we get this and this. Now if we add, the sign doesn't change. So 18 plus 16 is 34u. This gets cancelled. 32 minus 15 is 17. So u will become 17 by 34. That is half. Let us substitute this u in equation 1 or equation 2. We get, if you substitute in equation 1, you get 4 into half minus 3y is equal to 8. So this and this gets cancelled. You get 3y is equal to 6. 2 goes this side. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. 3 goes in the denominator, so y becomes equal to 2. So we have u equals to half and y equals to 2. But remember, we don't need to find u. We have to find x. So we know that 1 by x is equal to u, but u is equal to 1 by 2. So 1 by x is equal to 1 by 2. If you take the reciprocal, you get x is equal to 2. So we have x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. Let us see one more question where you have both the variables in the denominator. The method doesn't really change. We'll do the same thing. We'll take x to be equal to 1 by u and y to be equal to 1 by v. If you substitute this in equation 1 and equation 2, you get 3u minus v plus 9 is equal to 0 and 2u plus 3v is equal to 5. From here, if you find the value of v, then 9 will go here as minus 9 minus 3u and v will simply be equal to 9 minus 3u. Then substituting v is equal to 9 plus 3u. In equation 4, we get 2u plus 3 into this is equal to 5. So 2u, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9u is equal to 5. Then if you solve, you get u to be equal to minus 2. Substituting u is equal to minus 2 in equation 4, we get 2 into minus 2 plus 3v is equal to 5. If you solve, you get v is equal to 3. Now u is equal to minus 2 and v is equal to 3. Minus 2 3, but u is equal to 1 by x. Okay, from here u is equal to 1 by x. So 1 by x is equal to minus 2. If you flip, you get x is equal to minus 2. Similarly, 1 by y is equal to 3. If you flip, you get y is equal to 1 by 3. So we have x is equal to minus 1 by 2 and y is equal to 1 by 3. With this, we conclude our video. Link to solution to more numericals is given in the description. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care everyone.